On the last episode of Dragon Ball Super, our hero Goku had saved the multiverse in a tournament of power, fighting one of the strongest mortals ever named Jiren. 2 weeks later, this mortal wonders how to get stronger, and thinks of training with the mortal who bested him. Jiren wonders and asks the angel of his universe if he can train with Goku, and the two angels organize something. However, as they speak, evil is plotted in Universe 7 by the Emperor Frieza. What will he do? And can Jiren stop him? Find out now on Dragon Ball Super! Titans clash. What if Jiren was in the Broly movie? Hey guys, welcome back. Lag here, and two shoutouts to two people who helped me create this video. I thank Kanav and Swordsman. Now, Kanav has been editing my audio since the last episode of my What If, and Swordsman is editing this one because he came up with the idea and he offered, so I thank you very much. And I thank you everyone on Discord who, shared some support, showed me their artwork. You can do that too, just join the link in the description and you can come join and chat with me. Now, let's get on with today's What If. Jiren was in the Broly movie. It all starts with Vegeta and Broly and Goku's backstory all definitely being the same. Jiren has nothing to do with that. Then, 2 hours before Goku and Vegeta start sparring, Jiren requests to go to Universe 7 by his angel, Maraka. But little did he know, Frieza was plotting trouble. Frieza was requesting more soldiers to join the Frieza force because he's low on numbers since he had left the Empire. The two angels exchange notes and explain that Jiren wants to become stronger, and Whis says, yeah sure, we'll go training with Goku. Goku's planning to train soon. Jiren is happy to finally fight Goku and spar with him himself so he can get stronger, and not only that, get his rematch that he wanted with Goku. Whis explains it's wonderful to see her again, and he'll head off and take Jiren with them to the training area on Earth. Back on Earth, Goku and Vegeta have finally gotten to the resort where they were training at the start of the movie and start bluttering on about stuff, and how Vegeta's like, you brought back that idiot Frieza, now you're an idiot. Goku explains that it was a deal and our universe would have been doomed without him. They fight a little more until something catches their attention. He sees a bright light in the sky, and Goku's like, there's no doubt about it, that's Jiren. And Vegeta's like, what? Jiren? What is he doing here? Whis lands and reveals Jiren is there, and Goku goes up to him and nods and says hello to Jiren, and Jiren smiles back. Jiren says, I'm waiting for my rematch, son Goku. Don't tell me you've been slacking out on your training. Jiren, I never skip training. I've been training non-stop since the Tournament of Power. I'm all fired up. But since I can't access Ultra Instinct, I'm gonna have Vegeta fight along me, so the odds are kinda even out. That's fine by me. What, Kakarot? I'm not your lower half! I'll beat Jiren myself! No, Vegeta, you're not strong enough. Neither am I. Curse you, Kakarot! The two Saiyans fight Jiren and they start training for a while. Meanwhile, Chile finds Broly and Paragus on the planet as usual, and they bring him back to Frieza, where Frieza is secretly collecting the Dragon Balls. And now he's got two Saiyans up his sleeve. He's kinda happy, one with an extraordinary power. But little does he know that there's another powerhouse in this universe that doesn't belong here, but he is here. After Goku and Jiren and Vegeta all stop training, they go to eat, with Goku offering Jiren something to eat, and Jiren just sits there and meditates. Whis asks the same question to Goku as in the Broly movie, and he says the same thing. The Tournament of Power really opened my eyes, I'm fired up. Whis asks Vegeta, and Vegeta's like, I'm getting stronger so I can beat Frieza because you brought him back, you idiot! Hey, don't call me idiot, you're an idiot! Jiren just chuckles at these two carrying on and offers to go a second round after Goku's finished eating. But then, Bulma gets a call from Trunks from Capsule Corp. Mom, the Dragon Balls have been stolen by some weird creeps in Vegeta's armor. Vegeta's shocked, like in the original, and goes over to ask what happened. Bulma says she will replay the tape, and she sees Frieza's men collecting the Dragon Balls. Luckily there are only 6 there, and as the original, Bulma still knows where the other one is because she does. She said it was in the Arctic, and they all said head off. And Goku asks if Jiren wants to come along. And Jiren's like, well, adventure is still kind of fun, but I'd rather fight with you, but I will go. We'll get our rematch later. Goku says, hell yeah! And they all fly off to get some jackets because it's pretty cold in the Arctic. Meanwhile, they get into the ship, they get their jackets, and they head off. Now, when it comes to asking about why was Bulma collecting the Dragon Balls, Bulma says that she was wanting to be 5 years younger, and instead of Goku putting in his output, Jiren says, what a foolish wish. Now, Jiren isn't inside the ship, he's outside. So, Bulma decides to ram him with the ship, and even Jiren smiles at this. This was kind of funny. Jiren only lost his composure for a few seconds, and then got back up to full speed with flying along with the ship, but it was funny. Everybody laughed. Goku finds the 2 aliens who collected the last Dragon Ball, and immediately Frieza makes his dramatic entrance as usual. And they land, and the soldiers run to Frieza, giving him the Dragon Ball. Frieza has all 7 Dragon Balls, but he notices something.
What? Jiren, what are you doing here? You're from another universe!
Ah, Frieza, you're causing trouble. What have I thought? Paragus is stunned and feels the fear flowing off Frieza.
Oh, who's that? That's not Goku or Vegeta.
He's another one. You never told me about him.
Ugh, I didn't want to.
This is Jiren. I fought him in a tournament with these Saiyans. Ugh.
He was so strong it took me and Goku to beat this fool. Can't believe I teamed up with that monkey.
Paragus just sighs and just says, Broly, attack Vegeta, now! And so before he does attack, they explain why Paragus is doing this and why Broly is attacking and why his power is so huge. And Vegeta and Broly fight as usual. The fight goes along as usual, with Jiren noticing Broly's sloppy tactics and that he's never really fought in the day of his life. So, as it continues, Broly eventually goes into his Okari form, and then Goku gets involved, going Super Saiyan God. And Jiren is confused why Goku isn't going all out, but he sees he's just testing it up, where Broly's adapting and getting stronger. Jiren makes a note of this, but he knows he can still beat him fairly easily. So, they continue fighting, where Goku gets knocked around and then is knocked down, and Piccolo starts talking to him through his mind.
Goku, what is going on? Why do I sense several powers? And is that Jiren I sense?
Hey Piccolo, yeah, Jiren tagged along, and now 2 other Saiyans have joined and getting revenge, but Jiren isn't fighting, Jiren's with us.
Oh, so who's the other one?
He's a Saiyan named Broly. He's really strong.
Well, I'm guessing I'll get in my way.
Yeah, just stay there. I'll instant transmission over there just in case things get out of hand, but I'm pretty sure Jiren's here, so we should be fine.
Alright. Catch you later, Goku.
Goku powers up to blue and starts beating Broly down. Meanwhile, the landscape melts and everything, and Goku's got the upper hand. But then, all of a sudden, Frieza has the idea to kill Paragus to unlock the Super Saiyan form. Paragus is shot, but Jiren sees this, and the minute he explains to Broly that his father's dead, Jiren goes down and starts pummeling Frieza.
This is not justice, this is evil.
And starts pummeling Frieza. Frieza goes gold. Jiren and him have a fight, but Jiren can take him on easily. But then, he sees the same Super Saiyan aura he saw before, but this time, it's got something different to it. It's got energy exposing everywhere. But he knows Goku and Vegeta can take care of it for now, so Goku and Vegeta go take care of Broly. Goku and Vegeta do a good job, but there's something wrong. Broly's just getting stronger. Goku and Vegeta retreat, and Jiren says, I've got this, slapping Frieza aside. And we've got Jiren versus Broly. Now, in terms of power scaling, Jiren's definitely stronger, even if Broly was to go full power Super Saiyan, which he will. Jiren can literally tap into his Limit Breaker form if he needs to, and he could be done with Broly in seconds. Now, let's get on back to this what if. Jiren starts pummeling Broly, and Broly is enraged, powering up even more to the fact they start punching each other through dimensions. Jiren and Broly's power is crazy. While Goku and Vegeta are watching this, they decide, because they're with Piccolo, they decide to fuse. But their outcome is terrible as usual. Frieza sits back and watches the fight and sees that his Saiyan's losing. What? Jiren's that strong? I thought Broly would have outdone him. So, they continue fighting, with Broly going to full power and Jiren having to power up even more. The fight continues, and Broly's getting stronger. He's adapting to Jiren's raw power. Jiren has a fighting style where Broly doesn't, so when Broly slips up, Jiren gets a hit in, but he doesn't do anything over his power, because otherwise he could really injure the thing, and he wants his fight to continue. He's found someone who's almost equal in power with him, just from just one transformation. But Jiren powers up to full power, and they fight, with Jiren having the upper hand. But there's something different. There's sparks coming off Broly. There's electricity flying around Broly. Broly's charging up even more. Jiren knows he has to end this sooner or later, so he hits uppercut right into Broly. Broly is sent in the air and he sends a power impact, blowing him up before he could evolve anymore and go into a possible Super Saiyan 2. Now, if we had a Super Saiyan 2 Broly versus Jiren, that'd be another story, yes. A Super Saiyan 2 Broly would be enough to take on Jiren, but Jiren didn't want him to evolve any more than he needed to, and thought he could end this here and now before things get out of hand. Frieza is annoyed and walks off, but before Broly was wished back to be restored at full power. Yeah, he didn't need to be wished away, Jiren knew when to stop, and then a voice happens in the background. Wow, you sure took care of him. And Jiren turns around and sees a new Saiyan. It was Gogeta. Well, now that he's out of the way, you want to go one-on-one? I've been wanting to test out my power on you. Jiren laughs and says they'll go ahead after they fix up Broly. And after they're, getting Broly back and Broly leaves, they go to fight, but the minute they fight, they split apart. And so, they wait and then they fuse. So we get a Gogeta versus Jiren in the background, That'd be pretty cool to see Jiren versus Gogeta. Obviously, Gogeta wouldn't go anywhere past Super Saiyan God, but, the transformation, that'd go fairly out, but they'd have to limit themselves because they might destroy the planet. They've already wiped out the entire Arctic. But later on, after they defuse, they all rest, and Broly was taken back to Vampa by Chile and the gang. Now, those two head off with Broly, and they all head back to Vampa, and they lay low because of Frieza. Not knowing, Frieza is still looking for his Saiyan because he went missing, and his people who found him ran off with him, and he is very annoyed. Curse you, damn monkey and your friends! I will find you, and I will end you myself! Frieza is annoyed, but he goes back to ruling the universe that he already thinks. The next day, Jiren and Jiren stays the night, meditates after they do a bunch more training, and they go find Broly. Broly is surprised to see the guy who bested him and Goku, and they talk and they say, yeah, listen, I want to train you up, you've got some real potential, Broly. And Jiren says, yes, you are a fine warrior, with a fighting style you might even be able to best me. Broly nods and says that he'll be happy to train under both of them. And Goku says, you can call me Kakarot, like in the original. Now, that's where it ends off. We might even have a part 2, seeing where the Moro Saga went. Now this what if was fairly small because it was a one-parter, but it was a great what if to do. Now I thank Swordsman, and I thank Kanav and Swordsman for helping out with this video, and I'll talk to you guys later. Catch you later.